Welcome back. I'm Jill Conway. Here's the latest on News 12 Long Island.
Well, Ron, Governor Patterson vetoed that sex offender bill, and here is a copy of it listing all the reasons why. The bill's co-sponsors are now furious and plan to fight it. Right after the dinner and just a few steps outside is what they're calling the Christmas store, and folks get to pick out everything from winter jackets, blankets, and even pajamas. Well, the first incident happened here in Great River. A little girl, just 9 years old, said she was playing hula hoop in her front yard when she says all of a sudden a stranger, a man in a red pickup truck, pulled into this driveway and asked her one question: do you want to come home and play with me? The roads are slick, no doubt about it. I'm on the service road of the LIE where it is slightly raining. The good news is it's not snowing. The bad news is what is coming down and what is already on the ground is starting to freeze up, and drivers are being urged to take it slow. Hey Lily, have you met Priscilla? She looks pretty good for 122 years old. She is an oyster sloop that used to work the waters around Long Island, and this weekend you can set sail with her around the Great South Bay. Just one of many great things to do here at the festival.
Jill Conway is live for us in Mineola with the verdict. Jill.
Well, Lauren, this is a rare and unusual case. Hervé Jeannot has been tried 4 times for the same murder. He was convicted once, but that was overturned based on a technicality. And today, a jury took only a few hours to find him guilty of first-degree murder again.
Oh my God.
Tell me why you're crying.
A relief. Peace.
Almost 6 years we've been going through this living hell.
And now, after 6 years and 4 trials, it is finally over for the Calabrese family.
Very, very happy.
The family sobbed and hugged each other tightly moments after a jury found Hervé Jeannot guilty of killing their son Robert. Jeannot was tried 3 times before this for the murder, which resulted in 2 hung juries and an overturned conviction. It's been a long, jarring, emotional ride for the Calabrese family, who never missed a court date.
I feel like we could actually start our lives. Past 6 years have been really difficult for my family, myself. We had no closure, and now we do. And a dangerous man is put away.
You must want to say something, maybe to the family? Jeannot's family cried as they hurried out of court. Prosecutors say Jeannot shot Calabrese 3 times in the head, a hit paid for by his friend Mark Orlando, who owned Calabrese an $18,000 gambling debt. Orlando was convicted in 2006. For the victim's family today, justice was finally served.
I've accepted the fact that my son's never coming home, but I couldn't accept the fact that he would walk out of this courthouse.
And the Calabrese family strongly believe that the 4th time is the charm in this case. Jeannot will be sentenced December 10th and faces life in prison. In Mineola, I'm Jill Conway, News 12 Long Island. Ron.
News 12 Long Island's Jill Conway is in Long Beach to explain why. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Ron. Well, the Loop Parkway is off limits because the bridge is getting repaired. Residents are just trying to grin and bear it, but realistically, it is just not easy getting around.
25-30 minutes to get to school, and now it's taking 2 hours.
Frustrated and annoyed, Kelly Miro is one of 30,000 drivers who cross over the Loop Parkway drawbridge every day and now face this. The bridge is out until Wednesday morning for repairs, forcing everyone to take an alternate route, which means sit in bumper-to-bumper traffic.
The traffic was just completely backed up in both directions.
With the bridge closed, the only 2 ways to or from Long Beach are either Atlantic Beach Bridge or Long Beach Road. Quite a hike for some, one that adds at least 30 minutes each way to their trip.
I do airport transportation. A lot of my calls are in Merrick, so I got to go all the way around. So it's going to be a nightmare.
At 75 years old, the Loop Parkway drawbridge is showing signs of her age and getting a much-needed facelift. Workers are using the next few days to reinforce steel that has corroded over time. Residents may not like all this hassle, but officials say it can't wait any longer.
It is an inconvenience, but it's for the greater good of preventing real serious repairs in the future.
Well, officials even warned residents beforehand with signs, and get this, they called each and every homeowner just to remind them. Bear in mind, again, this bridge doesn't reopen until Wednesday, 5 a.m. In Long Beach, I'm Jill Conway, News 12 Long Island. Lauren.
I'm feeling so overjoyed to be alive.
Carolyn Busher is still shaken, but knows just how lucky she is. It is nothing less than a miracle that she survived being trapped beneath an elevator in her home, an elevator that came within an inch of taking her life. It happened on Sunday afternoon. Carolyn has bad knees and has trouble with stairs. Out of habit, she turned out the lights in the room before opening the elevator door.
And just walked in and fell.
The drop just over a foot, but it was pitch black and Carolyn couldn't get up and the door flew shut. Her husband, hearing her cries for help and thinking she was caught inside the jammed elevator, hit the down button.
I was laying on my back and looking at the cab up on top, and it suddenly started to come down, and I was pretty sure that was the end.
Carolyn braced herself, but within seconds, the elevator cab came to a stop, inches from her face. Carolyn was trapped for 40 minutes, all the while believing that she could die. 40 minutes, she says, the longest of her life.
More than anything, I just thought, oh my God, I won't see my kids, my husband again.
It took 45 firefighters from Dix Hills to lift the elevator and rescue Carolyn. She was taken to the hospital. Miraculously, her only injury, this bruise on her arm. She plans to celebrate her life on her birthday this Sunday, which she calls her rebirth. For her rescuers, a few words of deep gratitude.
Thank you, all of you, thank you.
In Dix Hills, Jill Conway, News 12, Long Island.